Noel, your thoughts on the game? A 1-1 draw.
We're frustrated. We're really frustrated in terms of we didn't take the 3 points. I thought we had enough possession and we had enough chances to win the game, I felt. But on the flip side of it, we need to make sure we're diligent and structured and disciplined in our jobs away from the ball to make sure that we stop the counter at times. I don't think they really hurt us with play. It was more on the counter trying to catch us, and that's down to us. But ultimately, as a whole, we're frustrated. We didn't take the 3 points.
And I guess that frustration comes at the start of the game. 6 minutes in, you're a goal behind.
Yeah. It's one of them ones where Dan goes on a run. He leaves the ball kind of behind him, and we get cut down the side, and it's an early cross. And we spoke about this all week, and dealing with it. But we just got to keep working. Obviously, we're a young back four, and they got to keep working and keep working and keep working. It's really important that we make sure we try to stop that at source when it comes back around, and we can stop it earlier in the attack. But yeah, so then we give ourselves a little bit of a battle, and if you do that, and people come here and they bank in, it's about opening them up, and it's probably not as open in a game. It's more they're compact, and you got to work the ball through and around to get in behind. And I felt we'd done that. We created 3 or 4 good chances, and we just didn't put them away.
You took control of the game after the first sort of 15, 20, really started moving the ball. The Paddy Lane chance is the one that I want to ask you about, because that would have been the perfect moment. Yeah,
we've all been there. I've been there. I've missed plenty of them in my time, and he'll be feeling that one tonight. But Paddy's a great lad, and he works his socks off, and he'll get himself in there and he'll score goals. He scored a great goal. The whistle just went before for a foul for what, I don't know. But he's rifled it in, and I thought we had a couple of things that didn't go our way today in terms of refereeing decisions, but not about that. We can still create and score goals the way we should be doing.
Mansfield showed their teeth as well. He mentioned the counter-attack. There was one just before the whistle at half-time as well that hit the underside of the bar. Many of their fans thinking it's crossed the line. So things went your way at times too?
No, that's from us, and our lock-in and making sure that, our 2 centre-halves understand what's required, and it should never come to that, It's just, staying calm in the moments. But listen, it's never over. It's nowhere near the line. And we get back, and I think Joe gets a touch on it. But they're the moments that we have to be really good in. If we're going to keep the ball and be that team and put pressure on and ring it around the box, we need to make sure that we stop the counters, and we're organised and disciplined, that we're not just watching the game ahead of us, that we understand our roles and responsibilities around where we are now. So it's for us to look at and make sure we get right.
Another hard-working performance from Jack Marriott, and hard work rewarded with an excellent goal.
Yeah, listen, I thought we created 4 or 5 good opportunities in the second half. Wingy's one, and even Mark's one when the boys lent in. They can go either way, them ones. But then for the goal, we work the wide point, we come back inside, and we find the link play. It's a great finish. I'm delighted for Jack, but obviously on the whole we're disappointed as Jack is that we didn't get the 3 points.
You alluded to the issue on Mark, the leaning in. Did you think that was a penalty?
I've seen him given. It's hard when you're running at that speed, any touch like that in terms of pressure. If it's in your back, it's tough to stay up. So I've seen him given, but. Yeah, these decisions. We had 2 pens here during the week. We got to keep on getting in there, keep asking the question, keep making it happen, and keep getting our chances off in terms of for them things to be given as well.
So patches of play there. Is frustration the key word today, that we're not quite stringing it all together over 90?
No, I thought we strung it together. We just didn't finish the action off. I thought when Kelvin A came on, he put some really devilish balls in the box, and I think we have to we got to get braver with our crossing and where we cross from. We don't have to always get to the byline to cross the ball. We got great delivery from different areas, and I thought we could have threatened more the back line. I thought we could have asked the question more for all the possession we had, and then I thought we could have been more disciplined in our structure in terms of holding our pockets and holding our positions. So there's loads we want to work on, loads we want to get better at. We always want to get better, no doubt. But we're saying right, we got to start making them putting the 1 point into 3, and I think we've had 4 wins and a draw here at the SCL in a row. We're one beaten in 6 or 7. I think it is in 7. So we're starting to build that momentum, but we want to turn them points into 3 points. Really important for us, and we go again on Tuesday. I got an opportunity to go and potentially qualify for a cup. And then after that, we look forward to following Saturday.
I was going to say, looking at the stats, it's 1 defeat in the league in the last 7. It's a solid foundation.
Yeah, listen, but we want to win. I want to win. You know, that's apparent. This is what this football club. You know, I know we're coming into the season now. We do look like we're getting better and better in terms of a team and the bonding, but we all want to win. That's why we're here. And we have a style now, and we have an identity. It's just important that we make sure that we carry it out. And we get 3 points on the board, and you know we start climbing back up that table.